In April of 1968, I was a senior at Howard University. I was actually in the city in a sorority meeting, and I remember distinctly that the mom of one of the girls in the sorority came to the top of the steps and she said, "Dr. King has just been assassinated." And a pall fell over the room, and I headed back to campus to see what was going on. I could already feel a sort of agitation and a nervousness and an uncertainty about how people were going to respond. Georgia Avenue was like a war zone. All hell broke loose on Georgia Avenue. Stores were being robbed and vandalized and looted. First time in my life, I went into a supermarket and the smell of tear gas days later was still very prominent. I hope I never have to smell tear gas again. Tear gas is to keep people from robbing and looting and stealing. And so I just remember the anger and the fear and the frustration. I don't support the violence, but I think I understand it, particularly now as I look back. King was such a magnificent leader, and he had such a profound impact on the African American community. Profound memories for me.
So the legacy for Martin Luther King Jr. for me is really more about after the I Have a Dream speech. He talked a lot about economic justice, redistribution of wealth, nonviolence on a global scale, international relations scale. And today would have been his 85th birthday, and unfortunately his life was cut short just as he was getting to the point where he was becoming really critical, not just of the plight of African Americans in America, but of all people, and really raising some serious issues and asking some really deep questions that go much far beyond black people and white people holding hands. And I hope that at least for our students here at Penn Charter, that they'll take it upon themselves to think a little bit more about that and investigate that a little bit, because that's not the part of the I Have a Dream speech, or not part of King's legacy that you're going to see on TV over the next few days.